What's up, Nanak Nation? This is the One More Game podcast, episode 2. I forgot to record the first bit of the podcast, so sorry. It's going to jump right into about 5 minutes in. So next week we'll get that fixed for you guys, but I really appreciate you guys listening, and stay tuned every week. These should be posted on Thursdays on the YouTube channel. So thanks, guys. See ya.
Yeah.
And then recently, last couple of years, E3 was open to
The public?
the public. About I think it was 15,000 like open to the public tickets.
Yeah.
But
cool.
E3
That's more
this
of a developer
year,
one. No.
yeah, E3 this year isn't happening since COVID happened, and a lot of the in-person events were canceled for like all of the cons.
Yeah.
So now they're moving towards a more online format.
So, but is there going to be any E3 this year, or they're still going to do it, but it's going to be online only, or
No, they canceled E3 this year.
completely?
Yeah, because a lot of the developers signed on or made their own events
Yeah.
to just reveal what they have.
Yeah. So
Maybe give their games a bigger spotlight as opposed to everybody revealing
yeah, because
in that like 5-day period.
Yeah, because I remember E3 used to be for all games, but then some of these bigger AAA titles that have large followings,
Yeah.
large fan bases, didn't want to compete with indie games that were blowing up at E3 because games like Call of Duty or Madden or FIFA have been rinse and repeat games for a lot of years, and it was becoming strikingly obvious when they're put up against indie games that are unique and different that people were more attracted to the indie games than the AAA games. So I think I don't think they wanted to back E3 anymore because they didn't want to compete with other people. When they could just go online and be like, "Hey, FIFA fans, FIFA 29's coming out or whatever, or FIFA 2024."
Yeah.
Why would they ever go through E3 if they can just get the same work done on their own?
And it promotes their own channel.
Yep, and it promotes themselves.
And then like the last kind of gaming convention is like DreamHack, which is mostly gaming tournaments.
Like esports.
Yeah. Just esports. It's not reveals or like open booths and sales and stuff. It's just the tournament mostly.
Yeah.
I remember conventions used to have be a big place to just announce new things.
Yeah.
Get a lot of sway in it if
So we have
big reveals.
game reveal conventions. We have fan-based conventions like TwitchCon or BlizzCon or stuff like that, where stuff's still revealed, but it's more for fans to go and meet the people that make their game or meet content creators like VidCon or TwitchCon. But there's a certain type of person that goes to these events that Gordon's going to talk to us about.
So all of these events generally have cosplay involved in them, and that's been around for a long time. That the term was first coined in 1984 in Japan as cosplay for conventions.
What is cosplay?
Yeah, what
For
is
our viewers who
cosplay?
may
Oh
not
yeah,
know.
cosplay is when you dress up as and portray a character or a persona from a video game, TV show, movie, anything
Any form
really,
of, media.
any form of, I don't even know,
Media.
medium, yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to in Japan in 1939 is when these first conventions went around, and they were just generally called just like character conventions. And then it wasn't until 1984 when they came out with the cosplay is the coin for that. And there's huge events with these all over the world. The biggest cosplay event is the World Cosplay Summit in Japan, and that's they have over 40 countries compete to have the best portrayal of
That's nuts.
any character medium. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really crazy because so cosplaying started out as a fan thing, but I know nowadays people get paid to cosplay certain characters. So
Just like esports.
yeah, so if someone has a big following on social media and a game developer wants their game to get promoted, they'll have someone cosplay as it in. Oh yeah, I am so and so from this game. Go play this game. It's coming out now, and gets more people into that gaming community.
Yeah, another way to outreach for supporting a new game or keeping people on an older game.
Yeah.
And even the conventions that Malcolm was talking about, like San Diego Comic-Con is one of the biggest cosplay conventions in the U.S.
Yeah, we have a friend Shayna who used to work through the esports center, and she went to San Diego Comic-Con, and she cosplayed as a World of Warcraft character.
Yeah.
She's one of the bigger Comic-Con. I mean, she's one of the bigger cosplay people up here in the Fairbanks area.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Because I know even here, we've had a couple of cosplay contests in the past couple of years. PopCon had one, and then just recently at the FemCon also had a cosplay contest.
They did.
So if you're in the Fairbanks area and you're interested in cosplay contests, there's definitely a couple times a year where you can come out and participate.
Yeah, I just want to keep your eye out for those events when they come out.
Yeah. I think we talked about the bigger scheme of gaming culture, online communities, giant communities, but at a smaller scale, people like us still take place in gaming culture within our friends. I think nowadays Discord is the biggest way to talk with your friends while playing games or to like join other communities. Because even nowadays Discord's like a giant social media through bigger servers, but you can still have the small scale stuff with just your homies. Late night playing Call of Duty or Counter-Strike.
I know it's really prevalent in America. I don't know if they're... Like, I think in Europe, Discord is also really common.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about...
in Asia.
Yeah, in Asia.
I know during
or South America.
The big lockdowns, Discord was a big potential rival
of Zoom.
To Zoom.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to use Discord, but all the schools wanted to use Zoom.
Yeah, because Discord is associated with gamers now.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a curse for a company to be associated with gamers.
I don't know. It seems to be turning around.
Yeah. But before Discord, I don't know if you guys ever used Skype, but I used Skype. Back in my early days, I used Skype all the time. I had people on Skype. I'd go into Minecraft servers, be like, anyone want to Skype with me? And I was like 13, making all these friends from across the road. My parents were like, what the heck are you doing?
I was even worse than that. It was like we'd Skype our family members across the states. Be like, all right, we're going to play Minecraft. Get on the server. We're Skyping.
I never used it to play games. I feel like I just used like the in-game voice. Like on Xbox, they had their own.
Yeah, I think these are all PC things. System. I think on console they had like just like party chats and stuff like that.
Yeah, they had their own system for it. Like PS has their own.
Yeah.
Talking.
I was always a PC gamer when I was getting into meeting other people that were interested in games I was. So I always used Skype, and I also used TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak was a pretty big one at the time.
Until Discord came on the scene.
Until Discord kind of killed them all. I remember getting on Discord for the first time, like 2015. I was like, man, this is gonna kill them. Well, I didn't know that at the time.
Late to Discord.
Yeah,
I didn't make one until like 2019.
Yeah, I always go through servers, and you can actually see when people make their accounts. And I was like, hey. Mine's always like one of the oldest, not the oldest, but yeah. I have a pretty funny story with Skype though. So I used to be so there was this game called The Realm of the Mad God, and I used to join these there was this takes place when Discord was still around, and I used to join these giant group calls, and I didn't like talking to any of them, but me and my friend would both join because we were in a guild. So we would join in the group calls, act like we're participating, but we'd have Skype open in the background, and we'd have our Discord muted so we can hear them, but we can still talk to each other because we were just that antisocial. We're like, yeah, I don't want to talk to these guys. Let's just use Skype and talk on there while using Discord. And that was like the last time I ever used Skype.
I mean, I kind of do that still in Valorant. Like,
yeah,
you'll be in a game and you'll be in a Discord call on the side.
Yeah.
When you need to make call-outs, you just use TeamSpeak. But otherwise, you don't talk to those kids.
Yeah.
Devin still does back-channel communication.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes it's needed, like in Valorant, like you were saying, sometimes your teammates just aren't listening
sometimes
or they're not talking.
They don't need the call-outs because they're not going to act on them.
Yeah.
And it's just noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, Skype's still around nowadays. I know it comes pre-installed now on like all Windows computers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever I log on, it always tries to open up and
yeah.
I did that, so I just uninstalled it.
Because it was bought by Microsoft after Discord came out, actually, I think. So I don't know if that was a good purchase by them. But
they probably thought Discord was going to die out, and then
nope.
Discord was putt pong is all you need to know about Discord.
I'm like, do people use Skype still? I feel like
you can call phone numbers with Skype now. I don't know.
You can, but I feel like maybe Skype could have been used by like business people or older people than us who aren't using like Discord or TeamSpeak. But I feel like since COVID, Zoom maybe filled the role Skype did before.
Yeah.
And took out all the space.
I feel like
Discord
they're pretty similar.
Yeah, I think we're going on kind of a Skype spiral a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you guys fans of Doritos and Mountain Dew? You guys ever go to a LAN party?
I used to go to LAN parties. I
That
don't
was
like
the-
Doritos
Man,
when
I
I
like
do,
the
but
snacks.
that was the dream. You and your friends on a weekend.
Yeah, you and your friends meeting up on a weekend, bringing your consoles or bringing your PCs over, putting them next to each other, and doing exactly what you would be doing anyways at home.
Yeah.
But you're sitting next to the person that you're playing with.
Like you're
instead of-
playing Halo with your friends, and then you have the blanket taped up so you can't cheat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have like just a random card table set up with everything in your parents' living room with just monitors everywhere.
You know, bring in split screen back,
bet-
but it's just 2 different screens this time.
Staying up all night, trying to play games, man. I never last all night.
I did that
was-
in the dorms
I always pass
last year.
out.
Even last year, we'd go have gaming parties.
Gaming parties.
And I'd be like,
Dude,
we're
LAN
going to
parties
play
are-
muck in the lounge.
LAN parties were a big thing, but apparently they've been on the decline a little bit because people can just
Well, the connections are getting so good.
yeah, the connections are so good that you can play together. There are a lot less local co-op games made nowadays. It's mostly online co-op games or online multiplayer
Like
games.
pass and play or couch co-op.
Yeah, the days of COD split screen are behind us, I think.
Or the day, or you know what? I feel like LAN parties a lot of time. Like if we weren't playing Halo, we were playing like Super Mario World or something. Super Mario Bros.
You
I
can do
feel
that
like those
online
are
now.
on the decline too. Sadly,
Yeah,
some good memories. I feel like the last LAN party I had that was. I feel like me and my friends were probably just playing Wizard 101. But we only had one PC at my house, so we'd swap off every hour.
Oh yeah, that's the dream right there.
you guys just take turns. I remember like I used to do the swap and play thing, but as I got into high school, me and my friends all got PCs, and we would lug our PCs over. We weren't the greatest building PCs either, so we're risking these fragile PCs, and we never took our graphic cards out while traveling. So we would just risk them. We'd set them all up in the basement. Nothing ever broke, but it was just PCs next to each other, always trying to figure out what to play.
It's always the experience.
But if someone's internet couldn't handle it, it would be
A quick decline.
we would all be lagging because one homie's parents had bad Wi-Fi or whatever.
And so you just do the LAN party somewhere else next time.
Somewhere else, yeah, we're like, dude, you can't have LAN parties anymore because it was always like rock paper scissors. Like one person's house would have the space and the place to have LAN party, but they have bad internet. Someone's
That's the
house would have
classic.
bad internet. I mean, would have good internet and no space, and someone's house would have good internet, good space, but their parents never let people come over.
Yeah.
So never got it to
It's
work
like
out.
set them out in the driveway and connect to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Oh man, the games I played WoW at LAN parties. Played Arma 3, Rust, lots of Minecraft.
Mostly Minecraft, yeah.
Minecraft is the big one, dude.
Minecraft was like great in a LAN party. Get like 5 or 10 people on a world. It's great.
I think that might be a good time to talk about our question of the week. So on Instagram, we're on Instagram.com. Our @ is Alaska Esports. We do a question of the week for our podcast every week. This week we had the question was, what is your favorite video game to play with your friends? I feel like that's a pretty good gaming culture one. This kind of pertains to what we're doing. Let's go read our responses. I know we had a couple of good ones.
What's your favorite game, or used to be your favorite game?
Minecraft was my used to be favorite
I
one.
would have to say Minecraft or Destiny with a group of people.
Oh, dude, I remember playing Destiny doing raids or
Dude,
Vault.
raids
Vault
with
of
like
Glass was
6
my favorite.
people in like the middle of the night who all of them are not competent and are half asleep. It's like the greatest experience ever.
It's a great experience. We
Like,
had
like loading into that raid and everyone's like, yeah, I forgot the mechanics. You're like, oh, this could be great.
we have Kate Erickson type it in that League of Legends, but she says terrible game, but my friends still play it. I can't agree more. The worst game on the planet is League of Legends, but I've sunk thousands of hours into that game.
Devin is on one of his quitting phases right now.
Yeah, I
He's
have.
moving to
He's
Valorant.
trying.
I had announced today that I retired from League. It's too tilting, but I guarantee you I'll be playing it like an hour.
Yeah, catch him in a month, maybe a week.
No, an hour.
Getting
I
the
already
highest
know.
rank he's ever
In
reached.
my head, I'm already hyping myself up, saying I'm about to go on a huge winning streak and get diamond right now.
Yeah, you're like, I just need this break, and I'm gonna come back with a clear head, and I'm gonna be amazing at the
I'm gonna
game.
go home. I'm gonna play one game. I'm gonna rage quit, and then I'm gonna not play it again for another 2 days or whatever.
Where you're gonna win, and you're like, oh my,
I'm the
here we
best.
go.
I'm the best. Watch out.
If
And
you put
then
on
you're gonna
if
go
you
on a
put
lost
on that winning streak song, Baba Yetu, like you
Baba
did last
Yetu.
Oh
year,
yeah.
he said you went
It
on
lost
like
its
a
power.
5-win
It
streak.
lost its power.
Dude,
I've
it's lost
tried.
it. I had it. I was listening to it the other night playing Valorant on my like 4-game loss streak, and I was like, "This ain't it.
It lost
This
its
ain't
power.
it."
We have Daniel McKenzie typing in that him and his friends play Sea of Thieves. I've got a funny Sea of Thieves server.
Oh, that's a good one.
Back when it first came out, I talked all my friends into buying the game, which was $60 on release,
Yeah.
and to play with me. But none of their computers could run it, so they all bought it. We came over to my house to play it. They couldn't run Sea of Thieves. It was so sad. I was like, I feel like a jerk. I made you guys download Sea of Thieves.
Were there any games like Sea of Thieves like before it?
I don't know if there was any that big because it was published by Microsoft, so it got a lot of promotion from that. I remember there was others, but nothing were like Sea of Thieves. They were like more realistic games, and Sea of Thieves was cartoony graphics.
For those you don't know, it's a pirate kind of role play game where you take missions and you go fight like skeletons on islands and you get treasure.
Yeah.
And you fight like a giant shark.
It's like a pirate game.
Yeah, it's a pirate game.
We have RJ sent in Siege.
Siege?
I never played Siege when it first came out, but I played it with Wyatt and Cade, some of our friends. And they were always a little better than me, but I had a lot of shooter game experience, so I was decent at it. But I can imagine Siege being really big on console and playing with your friends.
Siege is pretty big in esports, right?
It was for a while. It was also it was a lot like Smite, and like Smite, where it was big for a bit, and then it had a rapid decline because developers, I think.
Got stale.
Cade types in that they said prior to Sea of Thieves there was the Pirate Assassin's Creed game that was similar, but it wasn't team based. So
it was not.
It was a pirate game that was big before, though.
Yeah. I never really played those, though.
Then we have our man Hawkbug with the last response saying Smite or Dead by Daylight.
Dude, me and my boys used to get on and play Smite, and there'd be 10 of us, and we'd queue into randoms, or we'd just play against each other.
Yeah.
And we'd do that for
Smite's
hours.
I can see it. Smite's one of those games. If I had more time and friends that wanted to play it, I would play Smite. But I feel like it's a little past its time, just a little bit, you know.
It's a little
Even
underrated,
today, before on the podcast, one of my friends hit me up and was like, "Hey, hop on for 5v5."
Malcolm and his friends are carrying Smite right now.
And there's nothing quite like getting a group together and playing a new game either.
Yeah.
Like just Valheim got big doing that.
Yeah,
Valheim.
Muck.
Classic game.
The crab game after
the crab game, yeah.
Yeah, they're all kind of games popping up all the time that people play. Like Dark and Darker was a recent one.
Oh yeah, 7 Days to Die was a big one that just happened.
Yeah. All right, guys. So thanks for reaching out to us on the Instagram. Great to hear from you guys. So we're gonna go to about a 10-minute intermission, probably about 3 songs, and then we'll be back after that with some more discussions and updates. So so when we're back, it's going to be talking about, first we're going to talk about the updates and scores, and then we're going to talk about some gaming trivia. So there's going to be some hard questions, some easy ones, but just stick around to find out, guys.
Yeah.
See you then.
Enjoy the music.
Do a little shout out. No.
What?
You're listening to KSUA 91.5 Fairbanks, Alaska. Adios.
Welcome back to One More Game. You're listening to KSUA 91.5 FM, Fairbanks, Alaska.
Welcome back, everyone.
What did you think of that last song, Peaches?
Peaches, man.
From the Mario movie, Jack Black.
Jack Black's original banger.
Yeah.
All of us actually went and saw that last week. What do you guys got to rate that out of 10, you know?
Solid 8.
Solid 8? I got a 7.5.
Way better than I expected.
I think Devin and I gave it a 7.5. The pacing was kind of fast, I felt like.
The pacing is the only thing that movie had.
It was fun the whole way through.
Everyone out there, if you've ever enjoyed any part of a Mario game, you'll love the movie. It was great. It was funny. Definitely did not regret watching it.
If you like music, they had great music picks too.
Yeah, great music. Very nostalgic.
Some
absolute bangers in there.
And some originals for the movie.
Yeah.
Like Peaches.
Peaches is the greatest song that's come out of that movie.
Yeah. So before we get into our fun gaming trivia events, let's talk about what's going on in the Esports Center in the upcoming weeks. So on Monday, April 17th, this upcoming Monday, Mystery Mondays is coming back. That was a fun event we had a couple of years ago, but basically every computer in the Esports Center will have a secret game open on it. Usually it's like a easy, friendly game everyone can take part in. Nothing too skill-based. But everyone there will get to,
Try out the game.
Yeah, try out the game, and there'll be some challenges that they have to complete, and however many that they complete, they're going to win some prizes. It'll be fun.
Yeah, they come
Bring
play
your
against
friends.
other students.
Real easy. Yeah, meet other students. Play a nice, easy game. Yeah, hope to see you guys all there. Monday, April 17th.
I don't know. Some of them aren't that easy.
7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's a fun challenge.
Yeah.
And then during the Spring Fest, the esports will be hosting a Spring of the Hill event, which is a head-to-head event against other students. That'll be, was it 3 hours, 5 to 8 at the esports
Yeah, 3
Center?
hours, 5 to 8, April 26th, Thursday, during Spring Fest. That's the same event that Michelle is going on Saturday, I think, the band. So, yeah, it's a Spring Fest event. It'll be a 1v1 gaming tournament. Variety of games will be going on in like 20-minute intervals, and you get points for however many students you beat in a row.
Yeah, it's like a King of the Hill.
Yeah.
One person is like in the hot seat, and they play against all the other people.
So whoever has the highest win streak at the end of it will be the one that wins the prize. It should be a decent prize for that, because this will be the biggest event of the esports for the semester.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to see you guys all out there, and we'll also be tabling 2 or 3 times in the next couple of weeks about the event. So you can drop by the table and play some other fun games there, like a mini King of the Hill thing that we'll have in the tables. And I think it'll be in the Wood Center this week and Monday next week, and then in MBS at the end of next week. So hope to see you guys all there. And esports updates, Gordon.
Oh yeah, so this was a big week for esports. Our Rocket League went 4-2 in a win against Boise State, advancing into finals. And they're, I think, our first esports team to move into finals in their division.
Yeah, they're in the NACE Star League finals. It was a crazy game.
Varsity Plus, yeah. Like
they actually lost to Boise State, and they got stomped in the regular season by Boise State. And then this time,
reverse stomp.
Yeah, I went and told them, like, I was talking to the boys afterwards, and they're like, man, that was the best game I've played all season. There are some highlights of like some of their best plays up on the Instagram right now. Alaska Esports
there's some
on Instagram.
insane plays they hit there.
Yeah, they were going nuts. I was like, I was commentating, and I thought it was over, but man,
I watched that like first or second game, and it was like it did not look good. And then they came right back into it swinging.
They popped off.
And then we had League of Legends play against ECC League Warriors Blue, and they had a 0-2 loss. And then they have a bye week upcoming this week before moving into playoffs.
Yep, they're in the season. They are 2-4 in the season. Not sure if they'll make playoffs or not, but definitely stay tuned for more league content. The boys did great this season.
They've had a good time.
What about Valorant, Gordon? What happened?
Yeah, Valorant had a loss today, but we started off very strong with our first win on against Keanu Huskies. We won the first map, and then we got reverse stomped.
Yep.
We got knocked out of playoffs in a 1-2 loss against the Keanu Huskies. Mm-hmm. And they're a Canadian team, so it was actually equal ping for us. It was a very fun tournament.
Where in Canada, though?
No idea.
They're not like Toronto or Vancouver?
No, I think they're from British Columbia.
Okay.
Just somewhere in BC?
Valorant's out of the playoffs, though, sadly.
We did get knocked out of the playoffs, but stay tuned. The
might be more
Valorant team might join a tournament before the end of the year. Who knows?
We'll see. The boys might get back together.
And then we are gonna have some possible new season or new esports teams pop up next semester.
Yeah, don't want to spoil anything here, but definitely will be esports in the fall semester.
There's gonna be big esports.
Keanu is from Alberta, according to
Alberta. That's basically viewer. British Columbia.
Get your facts right, Gordon. Come on.
Hey, they beat us. Okay.
all right. Let's go into some gaming trivia. So. You guys can feel free to answer. These first couple, we're going to just stick with people here. But after that, I'm going to say the phone number. And then viewers, you guys can call in and answer the questions if you want. Actually,
Big switch up. Didn't know this was gonna happen.
yeah.
That's huge.
I've had some people request for phone number, so I'll say it a couple times live, and they'll
Holding
call
out
in.
on us?
Hey, you guys will call in, and we'll give you one of our questions. Hopefully, you guys make it big on air.
I'll go easy ones in here then. Actually, yeah, because the callers are gonna know.
All right.
That's why they're gonna call.
All right. Do you guys want an easy one or a hard one to start off with?
Let's get a hard one.
A hard
Let's
one?
start off with just
All right.
hardest one.
So for my questions, I kind of gave them a score for like how hard they were, 1 through 10. This one was a 10. Okay.
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
okay.
What was the first home video game console?
Oh.
I think just because I said it's hard, it's not going to be an easy answer. It's not going to be obvious.
Is it gonna be something dumb like the first time Pong was sold on something?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like specifically something tailored for.
Yep,
A home console?
it is a commercial video game home console.
Is the
Can't-
company still in production?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't think so. If they are, they're definitely not making home gaming consoles.
I have no clue.
It is
the Atari?
It came out in 1972. That's when my dad was born. So a really long time ago, obviously.
Was your dad playing on it?
No, my
Oh,
dad
okay.
was not.
So predates your dad. I cannot believe it predates Batman.
Yeah, it's that old.
That's crazy.
Got him. It's actually called the Magnavox Odyssey. Came in
Okay.
1972. It was 2 wired controllers. It was quite expensive for the time because it was the first console. And I don't think they're still in production. I don't know much about it, but it failed because it was too expensive and the packaging was poor. And
They broke a lot?
apparently, in the advertisements for the console, they had crazy games, the graphics, and then when you got it, you got like Pong like things. So it really,
You got the only game available at
Yeah.
the time?
yeah. So like,
Have you ever heard of that console, Gordon?
I have not, no.
hey,
I think I've heard of it like
it
in
sounds
passing. maybe.
familiar.
it was a 10. I told you, it's my hardest one.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I'm going to have to go with a hard one on you then.
Oh goodness, we're all just doing
So-
all hard ones here.
This is a trick question, by the way.
Yeah.
It is. What is the first map that was released in Valorant after it was released?
The first was released after, like, first one that didn't come with the game.
The first one after its official release.
Ooh, was Ascent released in beta?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Is
would
it? I don't know maps. Haven.
No.
No.
Haven was an original.
Split and Bind came out originally. Icebox.
It was Icebox. Yeah.
Oh.
Most people think it's Ascent because that came out
No,
right
I
at
remember
the end
Ascent
of
came
beta. It was Ascent came out with the official release of Valorant,
Okay.
and then the first
I
one released
feel like that kind of
after
it should
it
be
was-
Ascent.
It
yeah.
should be, but like the way I found it was Icebox because that came out in the
Alright.
first act.
All right, Malcolm. Let's get one from you, and then we'll give some viewers a chance to answer our questions.
Do you guys want like an easy one or
Give us like a medium one. I feel
a
like
medium one?
yeah.
All right. In what year was the most recent Castlevania game released?
I thought we said an easy
2020
one
final
or a
answer.
medium one.
2020 is incorrect.
2015.
No.
I don't even know.
It's pretty recent, right? I feel like it came
It's-
out on the Switch recently.
I don't follow this game, so
I don't follow it either. I have no idea.
you know what? 2019. That's a big
It's
gaming.
2010.
2010. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, 2015 was halfway there.
I wish it got re-released on things like
Yeah, I think it was.
on the Switch.
Or it's still a big enough
All right,
game.
so for listeners out there, you guys can call in right now and get a trivia question and look awesome if you get it right on air. So the phone number to call in right now is 907-474-5782, or you can just call 907-474-KSUA.
I think those might be the same.
Yeah, they are the same.
They are
you
the
know,
same.
like
That's
the,
how phone numbers work.
it's like the old lingo.
Yeah.
907-474-5782.
Let's see who calls.
Yeah, you guys want to do another question?
Do we think we'll
Before?
get a Deuce appearance?
I'm pretty sure Bruce is about to show
Yeah.
up and just like hit us with the most.
Maybe an RJ or Daniel,
RJ, maybe, yeah. RJ, if RJ
or
shows up,
maybe a surprise.
Maybe
from,
no one will call.
Cade.
you know, if Drake calls, there's there's
We
no
got a
way we
caller right now.
cannot. All right, who called?
Speaker. Hello. Wait a second. Is speaker working?
We're trying to figure out the.
I
how to
hear
get
him
the phone on
talking.
speaker.
Yeah, just put it up to your phone.
Hello. Yeah, we have Drake Richards on the line.
Spin the phone so that it goes into the mic.
Long time listener, first time caller. That's great. All right, Drake. You want an easy question or a hard question? A hard question? All right, I'll give you like. All right, who is the main character in the first Assassin's Creed game? What? It's not Ezio. Ezio is in Assassin's Creed 2. It's actually Desmond Miles.
Oh, he was.
Yep.
I knew it was Desmond something.
Desmond something. Thank you for calling in, Drake. That's great.
You'll get him next time.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, maybe just answer it without picking up the phone. Maybe that'll go on.
All right. Next time it should be louder. All right. Thanks, Drake, for calling. If anyone didn't answer, he guessed Ezio, which is a good answer because I think it's one of the main characters.
He was coming through. He was just incredibly quiet.
He's one of the more popular ones.
Yeah. So, you guys can call in again if you want anyone else, but we can.
Or Drake
Do you want
can
a
answer all of
question
these.
in
Altair.
between the callers here from me, I guess?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, we got.
Oh, we got another.
Got a caller.
Let's try this one. Speaker.
Line's going crazy today.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi. Who do we have on the line here?
this is Daniel.
This is Daniel.
Welcome to your
Oh,
show.
Daniel, first time listener. Usually at league practice.
No, I had a migraine today and I didn't wake up till like 8 p.m. So
Oh.
I did not go to league
8
practice.
p.m.?
Sorry to hear that, Daniel.
Well, if he's
but
got
you're
a
here just
migraine,
in
I don't
time
ask
for the
him a hard
podcast.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up just in time to listen to the podcast.
Do you have a person you want a question from?
Sorry, what?
Do you want a Malcolm question?
If anybody has a question about like Kingdom Hearts or a game I play,
Oh my gosh,
I
Daniel.
wouldn't mind.
All right.
I've got a question that might fit him.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna give you a Gordon question here, Daniel.
It's not a game that he's gonna have played for a long time.
Okay.
But what game was the first one with Mario, and what was his occupation?
The first game with Mario, wasn't it the DK game where you climb the ladders?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
And what was his occupation?
His occupation, wasn't he just a plumber?
He was not. He was a carpenter.
He's a carpenter.
Really?
He was originally
Hey,
a
Daniel.
carpenter.
Thanks for calling. You got like half points there.
Yeah, you essentially got the question right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Yep. Thank you. I
Yep.
hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better. Yep.
See ya. Hey, that was a great call from our boy Daniel.
Carpenter, really? Didn't know
Carpenter.
that.
I
Carpenter,
didn't know
yeah.
that. Huh. I thought he was a plumber.
He was not originally a
I
plumber.
guess he had a career change, And his,
Well, all those barrels getting thrown at you.
he was like,
You
man,
get really used to working with plumbing.
yeah, that would suck to get barrels thrown at you.
Why get barrels thrown at you when you can just clean up sewage?
All right, do we want to get a question from Malcolm?
Yeah.
If anyone else wants to call in, once again, the phone number is 907-474-5782.
Then Devin might actually know this one. What planet is approximately the same size as the Minecraft world?
I think I know this one.
Really?
I think I do.
Approximately the same size as the Minecraft world?
Yeah.
Is it Earth?
No.
It is not. No.
Isn't the Minecraft world infinite?
It's claimed as infinite, but it's
not. It's-
really crazy far out. There's eventually a world border.
Is it Jupiter?
No.
Oh, okay. Go
Correct
ahead,
me if
Gordon.
I'm wrong, but it's Venus, right?
No.
Damn it! I
Correct me if
tried.
I'm wrong. All right. Last guess.
Last guess. Okay.
Mercury.
No, that's a small planet.
No, I don't
I'm gonna
know.
go Neptune.
It is Neptune.
Hey!
Oh,
First
I got
try,
it. First
first
try.
try.
Venus isn't a planet,
It's pretty
just like
big.
Pluto.
All right, yeah, that was a good question. Do you want to give us another one, Gordon?
Yeah. So let's go with how many Fire Emblem characters are in Smash Bros?
Oh my goodness. Infinite.
Too many.
Infinite.
Too many.
No,
Too
it's
many,
not-
eh?
Specifically Smash Bros Ultimate. Okay?
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Specifically that.
Does
Is it double digits?
It is not. No.
It is not double digits. Is it
You get-
9?
No.
is it like? Are you including DLC? I don't think there is any Fire Emblem DLC. But
There definitely
there
is.
is one. There's
is it Myth with Pyra?
it's a Byleth.
Myth or Pyre is not.
Yeah, I was
Fire
like, I don't
Emblem.
know.
No,
Where
those
from?
are Fire Emblem though.
Those
No,
are from-
Byleth's
Yeah, I was
the
like,
only
By-
DLC.
I
from
think
Fire
it's
Emblem.
like 6.
It is not.
Is it 7?
It's not.
Is it 8?
It is 8.
First try.
Yeah, it's Marth, Roy, Ike, Robin, Lucina, Crom, Byleth, and Corin.
Wow.
Those
Like
are
I
the
said,
8.
too many. They all do the same thing.
They all do. Like, Chrome is straight up a copy of Roy.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. I got one. This is a medium hard one, right? All right. This is 2 answers technically because some people argue on whether or not one of these things counted.
Okay.
But what is the name of the world's first video game competition?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say video game competition was the name of this competition.
Nope. It's a little controversial. One of them only had 24 people, and the other one had 10,000. So people usually count the 10,000 one as the first one, but the 24 people one counts itself as being the first one.
What was the game?
For the first one, it was Space Wars.
I don't even know that game.
But
I was thinking maybe it was like an arcade game competition.
it was.
Yeah,
the second game?
I know it is.
I think in 1980s, Atari hosted a Space Invaders competition
Yeah,
with
Space
10,000 people
Invaders,
came
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
But I think in 74 or like in the 70s, Stanford hosted a Space Wars competition where
That
24
doesn't count.
players came and they played like a LAN party type competition. on
Can you
Space
read?
Wars.
So it's just the first gaming competition.
Yeah.
I think there were only 24 people that played that game.
It was actually a pretty popular game on the PC way long ago.
Way back then, yeah.
Way back.
Was it open to the public? Do you know?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Or it was invite. I'm not sure about details. I just know there's 2 answers usually given
Yeah.
online.
And if anyone wants to call in, we've still got more trivia for you.
907-474-5782.
Got 4 minutes.
4
Do you-
minutes.
Do you want another like Atari question?
I guess if you want to give us one.
Yeah. The inventor of Atari also started what company to get kids to play video games?
Oh. I don't know.
What company to start video games? Is it like a... Give us a hint.
It's like, well, it's kids get to play. I don't. How do I hint at this? I don't know.
Did it actually get kids to play video games, or was it like some weird connection?
Well, I feel like it might have helped. Definitely, for sure.
Is this going to be like
Snack
Space
food.
Wars, or is this going to be something like reasonably we'll know about?
You'll definitely know this company.
Is
Okay.
is it still alive today?
Yeah, it's kind of like a. It's kind of like an arcade.
No.
I have no idea.
Five Nights at Freddy's esque.
Chuck E. Cheese?
It is Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my
Chuck E.
God.
Cheese.
Dude, Chuck E. Cheese.
That
That's
is-
like a fever dream.
That is a fever dream of. Yeah.
The animatronics. Apparently,
Yeah.
they're like getting rid of the animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, and they're moving more towards like
Guy in a
animated.
costume.
Not guy in a costume. They're going towards animated big screens.
They still
I
got the
have
best
heard
pizza.
Yeah, no more animatronics. So many kids are gonna be saved for that.
Yeah.
All right, Gordon, hit us.
Okay. This is gonna be a hard one. It's another
Alright.
Smash question.
Wow. Okay.
How many
gosh.
Smash games are there? Like Smash, specifically Smash Brothers games.
5.
There are not. Technically, there's 5.
64. Melee, Brawl, Ultimate. There's 4.
There's 6 actually.
There's 6.
There was Smash released for 3DS
Yeah, I was
and
like,
the
oh my
Wii U, and those
gosh.
were 2 different.
Yeah, I was like,
technically
I know
they were
there's
the
a
same
DS,
game.
but I'm like, are those the? I
They
think
were
that's
different.
the same game.
They were different. They had different characters than the other ones, so technically they were different, and neither of them had a campaign.
Eh.
They didn't really count. Really,
Yeah.
there's only 5. 'cause
All right,
there's
I got
those 2.
one more question for us, and then we'll head onto our saying goodbyes.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want an easy one or a hard one?
Let's go with the easy one. Let's actually pretend we know things.
Okie dokie. In what year was the first Super Mario Bros. Game released?
I thought we said easy.
You want another easy one? All right.
84.
85. That was close. Okay. Easy
He's just
one.
good.
I knew it was something like
You don't
that.
don't
I know it was
don't,
80s.
don't answer immediately. Give Gordon a chance.
Uh-oh.
Who created Minecraft?
Oh. Notch.
Notch.
This is an easy one.
Do you know his real name?
No.
Marcus Pearson, aka Notch.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
Do you know who
Or
currently
millionaire.
owns Minecraft?
Microsoft.
Correct answer.
All right, guys. Just real quick, esports events, Mystery Monday, April 17th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Be there or be square. And then Spring of the Hill during Springfest in a couple of weeks, Thursday, April 26th, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And you better be there.
Yeah.
And here's a campus event. It's an Earth Day celebration picnic. It will be Friday, April 21st, 2023. It'll be a picnic from 12 to 2 p.m. at the Wood Center. And then following that, there is Sustainable Bowling Afternoon. And you can enter by donating canned or dried food. And that will be immediately after from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. still at the Wood Center. There will be free food.
All right.
All right. And thank you for listening to KSUA 91.5 FM, Fairbanks, Alaska. And this is One More Game, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Machine or ATV. In Alaska, 1 in 3 accidents that resulted in brain injury were a direct result of alcohol.
Prevent brain injury by using a helmet. There's a helmet for every season. Drinking and riding never mix.
Keep your brain safe and ride sober.